Hi, this is Susie. I have been working really hard all week on making Christmas embellishments for cards and stuffs for the Christmas bazaar that's coming up at the end of next month. And I was playing around and came up with something I thought was pretty neat and wanted to share with you guys. So these leaves that I have here, I made these from an embossing folder, and it just kind of came to me. I was rolling by my shelf, and this embossing folder caught my eye, which is this one here, and it just clicked. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Anyway, so all I did was I ran this through my Cuttlebug, and I used a really heavyweight white cardstock, and this is what it looks like after it's been ran through the embossing folder. And then let me show you how I did these. And I think they turned out pretty awesome. And I plan on using these on some of my flowers that I'm going to be making. That I plan on making a video on that also. So hopefully that one will come up before too long. But let me pick these up a little bit so you can see the dimension on these. They turned out so good, better than I could have ever imagined. Anyhow, so let me scoot these off my table here. Actually, I'm put them back in my, well, I put them back in the bag if I do what I did. Oh, there it is. That way I don't mess them up. Okay, and I'll show you guys all of the stuff I've been some of the stuff I've been working on. I have been die cutting and, oh my goodness, using my Cricut and everything so much all week long. When I was doing all the die cuts and everything, oh my goodness, it looked like a paper bomb went off in my craft room. I swear there's about as much paper on my floor as there was on my table. Anyway, alrighty, so all I did was run this through the embossing folder, and then the first thing I did was I used this distress ink. It's called, the name is Forest Moss, and all I'm gonna do is just run this across the top, keeping it flat as possible. If any ink gets on any other parts of the paper, it really doesn't matter. In fact, you kind of want it to anyway, so just don't try to be careful, just get in there. Okay, so, and then the next color I'm using is called Mowed Lawn. And I'm just going to do the same exact thing. I hope you guys are all having a good last couple weeks. It's been, like I said, really busy here, and oh my goodness, my daughter has had Spirit Week all week at school, and holy cow, did she look great. It was very funny. Okay, so I'm just using this spritzer. I think this one is, yeah, this is by Ranger, and you don't want to put, you basically just want to get water, a couple spritz on like all the parts of the paper. and then don't do any more than that. And I'll kind of just run my finger on there, disperse the liquid a little bit. I played with this and did it several different ways with different amounts of water and a couple different ways of putting the ink on there, and I found that this way looked the best, well, in my opinion anyway. Okay, so that's it. Now you're going to let this either air dry, or you can dry it with your heat tool, which is what I'm going to do. But I'm going to pause this for just a second while I do that so you don't have to listen. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I got this all dry, and now we're just going to cut out the leaves. And I didn't cut out any of them that weren't, you know, the whole leaves, so the little half ones that on the edges, I didn't cut those ones out. But so when you're cutting these, here, let me just get one of these here. When you're cutting these out, you want to cut it so that it's just on the outside of the edge of the leaf. I almost said the flower. Anyway, that way you get to keep that cool look anyway. Oops, I forgot I was gonna go. And when you're fussy cutting out like this, you want to try to move your paper, not your scissors. Okay. Alright, so pretty much you do all of these the exact same way, so I'm just going to show you on this one here. Okay, so what you want to do, and you'll do the same thing on all of them, even the ones that are shaped like this, and every one of these do exactly the same way. Okay, so you just want to you want to push it on it right here enough so that the edge of the paper is visible and it kind of wrinkles up as you go along the sides like that. And you want to give it some pretty good pressure. See how it's kind of got that, it did like that little wrinkly, if you can see that. Oh, there you go, a little bit. You can see it on the edge there. And do the same thing over here. And like I said, you want to give it some good pressure. You want to get it to where it looks like a little spoon. There you go. Yeah, you can see how much dimension I put on that. And then you're going to turn this over so that your point is flat, and I kind of give it a little push right here. Hang on just one second. I gotta let my dog out or she's not gonna stop whining at me. Sorry about that. Come on guys, let's go. Outside. Go. Hurry up. Watch out. Get away. Alrighty, sorry about that. Okay, so now you want to turn it over and get it so that your point isn't curled under. And you want to put the same size ball right here towards the base. And basically you just want to go in a circle. And you don't have to worry about You don't have to worry about the paper losing the embossed areas because you've already got it darkened, so it's not a big deal, basically. You're not going to be losing anything. Okay, so kind of go in a circle just in this one spot right here. And you want to give it some decent pressure again. And then bring it down, and then I kind of just give it a little push there. And there you go. And let's see now that gives you a little bit better view of the dimension that it put in it. Isn't that cool? I thought that was so cool. I have no idea if anybody else has ever done this. I haven't seen it before, but anyhow, I thought that was totally awesome. Simple, but way cool. Alright. Okay, well, I'll show you guys. And, oh, real quick, too. The name of this embossing folder, does it have a name? Well, it's the one with the leaves like that, and it's by Darice. And I'm not seeing a name on here. Oh, wait, foliage. Foliage. That's the name of it. Alright. Okay, so show you just a few things that I have been doing. So I made this, and I did this. I cut these out on my Cricut, and this one here I did a dot embossing folder on the wreath part, and then did glitter glue on the little berries. And how I got this look was I embossed this with the dot, and then I sanded the top of the paper to get the little white dots on there. And then this one I did different. Actually, the other three, let me bring them out here. Or the other two, I guess. Anyway, so I used an embossing folder that does snowflakes on these ones, and I like the way these ones turned out better. And then I sanded the top of the paper to have a little bit of the snowflakes showing. Sorry about that. Gee, sometimes. And I did the same thing on this one. And then I made these. I think these turned out so pretty. And I did 4 of those ones. And this was all a program on for my Cricut. And I went on a Design Space and got these, and then cut them out and put them together. And oh my goodness, I literally spent about, I don't know, 13, 14 hours putting all of these together, cutting them out, getting all of the paper colors picked out. Took me a couple hours, you know, because there was, with just these 4, there were 19 cuts. So anyhow, it was quite the it was a lot of work. Anyway, so I did this one. Isn't that cute? And I did glossy accents on his eyes, and then did the glitter on his lights. And then what did I do? 3 of these. And there's my dog. And real quick before I go get her, and then I did this one, and I did glossy accents on his eyes too, and little glitter here. Aren't these cute? They turned out so good, but oh my goodness, was it a lot of work. I had never done put anything like these together before, so not like this anyway. But oh my gosh, there are so many. It doesn't look like it, but there are so many layers to these. You know, you got the backing, and then this color, and then all of these, and this was green, and you had to find all the right little parts that went on. Anyway, it was quite the job. And then I made this little box one, and I did this off of a Cricut program also. And I think that turned out really cute. And then I did some stamping on it too, and right here also. I thought that turned out really cute though. And then it folds up just like that and goes in the envelope. This is my first completed Christmas card of the season. And I did the card itself on my Cricut, along with the sentiment here. The snowflakes, I have a paper punch, and I punched those out. And this was an embossing folder, and then I inked it. And then I also put it, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I put an extra piece of paper here on this side too to strengthen that part of the card. But anyways, I think it turned out really cute. Alrighty, well, hang on just a second. Again, I gotta let her back in. Katie, you are a nuisance. Come on, let's go. She's getting older and is extremely impatient. Here's some of the other cards that I cut out. And it's basically the same as that one, but I did it in different colors. Here's another one of the papers that I embossed and inked. And then here's the other, oh wait, I guess there's another one there, so there's these two here. Okay, well, and along with that, I cut out mass amounts of dies, and anyways, lots and lots of stuff. Anyhow, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you guys next time. By the way, too, I'm going to try to get that video of the flowers that go with these little leaves that I made tonight done up pretty soon. In fact, let me show you what the flower looks like. And this is, in my opinion anyway, the best flower I've ever made, and it turned out beautiful. I made this with handmade mulberry paper that I purchased. I didn't make myself. But, oh my gosh, that paper is amazing. And it totally enhances the look of your flower, seriously. You can get that on eBay, and you can also get it on Etsy, whereas where I purchased this paper from, the lady was selling out, and I got a fairly decent deal on some of her paper. But you want to get, when you order your mulberry paper, or if you order it and you're wanting to make the flowers, make sure that you get ultra thick, super thick mulberry paper because I made the mistake, and I had no idea. I'd never ordered it before, and the first order of paper that I bought was really thin, and it did not make very nice flowers. It'll be good for other things, but not for making flowers. So when you get it, make sure you get the super thick kind, because oh my goodness, does it make a difference. Isn't that pretty? It turned out so nice. Alrighty, well, I'm going to try to get this video done up for you guys pretty soon, show you how to make this flower. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.